How can I make sure my staff is aware of certain calendar events? Hi, this is Eliot from Workload. In this video, we'll be building a workflow starting with a new event matching a search in Google Calendar. Then we'll be formatting the response using the date formatter by Workload before sending the details as a channel message in Slack. All right, let's build a workflow. So we're going to start here at the Workload editor. We're going to give our workflow a title. This is going to be calendar event to AI wizard to Slack. And we're going to select our trigger by clicking in the trigger box. The triggering app is going to be Google Calendar. And the event is going to be a new event matching search. And make sure we're connected to Google Calendar. If you have any issues connecting to the apps we use in this workflow, check out the blog in the description of this video. The calendar ID that we want this workflow to monitor is going to be my test calendar. This is where you would select which calendar that you want your workflow to follow. The search query is going to be which term is this workflow looking for. So in this instance, it's going to be staff meeting. So I created a calendar event called staff meeting, and I want this workflow to find anytime we create an event that's called staff meeting, then it's going to do our next steps of formatting the response with the AI wizard and then sending a channel message in Slack. This will only apply to events that match this search term. So we'll test our trigger, and we have an event. So this is the event I just showed you on the calendar, and we'll use these details to build our workflow. So we have the title of the event, which is called the summary and the response. We have a description, we have a location, and then we have the date and time. And the way that's set up is in a format that's not the easiest to read. So we'll reformat that date and time so that it's easy to understand when we post it in Slack. So we'll click continue here. For our action step, we're going to select our tools. We're going to select the date format tool. We're going to format the date. For the date, we're going to select from our trigger the start date. So the date and time, that's under start here. And the to format is going to be in this format where it says the name of the month and then the number, the year, and the time. We'll test this action. So we have a success. So we're going to do that again with the end date and time. So again, tools, we're going to select the date format tool. We're going to format the date. This time from our trigger, we're going to select the end date and time. We're going to format it to that same version. And we'll click continue and test this action. So now we have the start time and the end time in the proper format. We're going to add one more step. This is going to be in Slack. Our event is going to be to send a channel message. And make sure we're connected to Slack. The channel I'm going to send this message to for this example is our test channel. Again, you would select the most appropriate channel for your business. The text message is going to be the details from our trigger and from our formatted date. So we'll find the summary, which is the name of the event. We're going to add a description. We're going to add the location. And then we'll add from step 2, our start date and time, space, dash, space. And from our step 3, the end date and time. We'll make the bot name called staff meeting so that matches the triggering event. We're not going to select an icon, emoji, or thread. So we'll click continue and test our action. And we have a success. So I'll click continue here. We can look over at our test channel in Slack. And you can see the staff meeting bot name sent the message of staff meeting, the description, the location, and then the start date and time and the end date and time in an easy to read format. So it looks like our workflow is working correctly. We'll jump back over to the workload editor. We'll check and make sure there's a green dot in each of our nodes. And then we can activate our workflow. So now every time there's a new event matching that search term of staff meeting, our date formatter will put the start time and end time into the correct format and then send the details of that event to our test channel in Slack. That's how you can use Workload to build a workflow that will automatically send a channel message in Slack whenever a new event matching a search is created in Google Calendar. Please join the Workload community by commenting on this post with any questions you might have or any suggestions for future videos. You should also like this video and click here to subscribe to our channel, or click here to get more content from Workload about how to make your business practices more smoothly. And I'll see you next time.